Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
We are live at the Chieftain Center at Sapulpa High School. It is OCA All-State Week. And we got more boys basketball coming your way on Squirtle.tv. Tom Nelson, Mark Rogers with you. This is the small school matchup between the small West and the small East. And this will be a lot of fun. We got 3 D1 guys who showed up tonight to play, and that'll be fun to watch as well.
Pretty cool. I told you I would get to the bottom of the uniform controversy in the first game, and I got one side of the story. Now, my journalistic integrity is you have to always get the second side of the story, but the jersey was not delivered from Jeremiah Johnson's coach.
So not Jeremiah's fault then.
Jeremiah was even unaware that he was supposed to be here this evening, I think, and so he was here late. So I don't know. We'll find out. Nice pass to Luke Gray.
He ended up having a good game. Luke Gray from OCS. And it puts the red team on top 2-0. 15-foot jumper, no good. That one's missing by DJ Dill. We talked about him a little bit in the first game. Big numbers in the All-Star game earlier this year. Back in May, 52 in that game in the Coaches Association All-Star game. Basketball Coaches Association.
Luke Gray, of course, is going to go play at Oral Roberts. Back down the road.
Yeah, he's one of the D1 guys. Of course, Dayton Forsyth is going to play at OU. And then Reed Cason's going to East Carolina in the American Conference. Three-pointer missing. East in blue, West in white and red.
I like the white look there for the
I do
West.
too. I like the numbers and the uniforms too. The three-pointer on the right wing. That's knocked down by Carson Colbreth from Caddo, being coached by his coach for one more time here before he goes on to the next level. 3-2. Keep the possession. Three-pointer.
Shot swatted away.
We're playing high school rules. 8-minute quarters, no shot clock.
We don't need that tonight.
Nope.
Later.
Mark Rogers predicted 200 points in our first game. We got a little kind of close, 92-90, 182. Bounce pass inside for the easy layup for Luke Gray. He's got a quick 4. West on top by 1. Open three, left side is airballed. Carson Colbreth. We know he can knock him down because he knocked down a three earlier.
Good to see a lot of coaches receiving awards.
Mhm.
Steve Marshall receiving a media award tonight. Congratulations to Steve on that. There's a nice spinning.
Here, Rashad
Shot
Smith from Heritage Hall. And he was fouled on the floor.
Jared Reese just walking by here a few minutes ago. Got his plaque for 300th win. Bob Wickstein not here tonight, but 700 wins.
Wow.
A lot of wins.
Frontier. Yeah. Coach Reese had a great run the last 4 or 5 years though, at Kingfisher before he went to Dover, where he took over last year. Just northern or middle of Kingfisher County. Went from, well, the south part of Kingfisher County to the middle part of Kingfisher County. Not a whole lot of difference there. Deep three-pointer left wing is blocked. And back the other way comes Reed Kaysen. Kaysen, a late addition to the roster from Kingston.
If Jared can win as many games at Dover as he did at Kingfisher, he won't have to worry about what most people do in Dover, which is getting a speeding ticket.
He'll get away with some. There's a long two, which looked like a pretty nice pass to Justice Johnson underneath. And the ball out of bounds will stay with the Small West. Justice Johnson from Hobart. John Williams from Millwood. Cray Rogers from Fort Cobb-Broxton. Luke Puffenberger from Leedy. Hunter Arnold from Calumet. There's a basket for Justice Johnson. Hudson Hamer from Sealing. Jael Torres from Hennessy. Three-pointer top of the key, in and out. Rashad Smith from Heritage Hall. Carson Jones from OCS and Luke Gray from OCS.
No look pass. Huh?
There's Justice Johnson. Back-to-back field goals. Makes it 8-3. Then for the East squad, Gervais Goree from Preston, Garrett Scott from Pecola, Wyatt Powell from Metro Christian, JP Sumo from Idabel. There's a deep three-pointer airballed. Carson Colbreth from Caddo. Reed Kaysen from Kingston. Danny Billingsley from Earlsboro. DJ Dill from Caddo. Deacon Jones and Dayton Forsyth from Dale.
I don't think we're going to have 200 in this one. There's some defense being played out here early on.
It's like when I go to the 8-man All-Star game. It's almost like the East and West in the 8-man All-Star game. And it's actually not. It's the green and the gold, or green and the white, whatever it is now. But it's like a big rivalry game. Those teams get after it, fighting. Who had that one?
That was Dayton Forsyth.
His first basket of the ball game makes it 8-5. And a turnover. And another one. Leads to a run out. And up and in for DJ Dill. 8-7 our score. Runner crawls out no good by Justice Johnson. The rebound is pulled down by Reed Kaysen. And they'll stop play and bring in 4 new players. 3:59 to play in the first quarter. The West leads the East 8-7. Some new guys in there. Luke Puffenberger from Leedy. JP Sumo had the basketball for a moment right there. Here's Goree.
Ooh, nice move.
Garrett Scott in the lane. Out high to Wyatt Powell. Top of the key three by Garrett Scott. The heel, no good. Another turnover. Outlet pass stolen away. Thought about stepping into the three, but now JP Sumo will take it into the lane, have it taken away. Hudson Hamer from Sealing up and in and one. Seen a lot of Sealing over the years. Eric Norton is head coach out there, which 18 points a game for the Wildcats.
Got to see his dad, Brady, walk by a little earlier today.
He did. And Hudson, great football player too, led Sealing to a state championship. Him and a quarterback named Caden Manuel. Free throw is no good.
Goree.
With a Preston native Gervais Goree. And we are tied at 10. First tie of the ball game, 3 to play, first quarter. Nearly a steal, ball loose. Oh, nice block underneath. And the basket up and in by Luke Puffenberger. And on the other end, finger roll up and good for Wyatt Powell.
Playing with a little more pace here. These guys are getting up and down the floor.
12-12, 3 in the corner. Rebound picked up off the bounce by Garrett Scott from Pecola, and the outlet ahead. And up and in for Wyatt Powell from Metro Christian. He's got a lot of fans in the stands. They're making some noise. I noticed that during the starting lineups.
Metro Christian. Not too far away.
Nope. Here in the Tulsa area. Matter of fact, Metro Christian, as the crow flies, not too far at all. Maybe, 10 miles or so, maybe? Got a foul on the drive. Head coach for the Small West is Brandon Weaver from OCS, assisted by Dakota Blackwell from Davis, way down south. Small East head coach is Colby Johnson from Caddo, assisted by Jason Bray from Drumright.
I have not met Dakota Blackwell before tonight, and my good friend, world famous Monty Holland, they call him Goober in Davis, says that this may be the best Davis basketball team they've ever had coming up next year. We got some young guys. Davis, of course, football haven, but not really known for their basketball.
The Wolves down in Southern Oklahoma. Empty trip for the blue team. Under 2 to play in the quarter, tied at 14.
Ouch.
Almost turned an ankle. That's Deacon Jones. Three-pointer right side, a little short for Goree that time. Hot potato, Goree. Cross court over there, chased down by JP Sumo. Sumo will trigger a 3. Good position on the rebound by John Williams from Millwood. And the outlet pass is deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the West. In the backcourt, Hudson Hamer with the dribble across the timeline. Hamer jump stop, pull up 10-footer. Off the window, won't go. Offensive rebound, though. Getting too far under the basket, but getting bailed out. And free throws are coming for Puffenberger as he was fouled by Danny Billingsley from Earlsboro. So Luke Puffenberger to the free throw line. Leedy High School led him to the state semifinals this last year, went 27-6. Little breakdown on him. Got good vision, skilled player, good passer. Don't know if he's going to play at the next level yet. No decisions made. Might be going just to be a student. Who knows? Oh, there's as close to a throwdown as we've had so far. Little
Wyatt Powell, 6.
Squeak it over the side of the rim. (16-15).
Nice pass from Goree.
And
great block.
Block from behind. That is John Williams from Millwood. One-hander up and in. Nice move and a basket by Carson Jones from OCS. Playing for his coach here tonight, Brandon Weaver. On the teeter-totter, back and forth we go with the lead changes. Just bounce pass into the corner. Spinning is Wyatt Powell, gives it off in the corner to the baseline. Short corner jumper is up and nothing but twine. Knocked down as the East goes up 18-17. That's Gervais Goree. He's got 5. That'll be the end of the first quarter to get that shot off. Yeah, would have counted, but one quarter down here on our small school all-star matchup at the All-State Games. The East leads the West 18-17. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching it on Squirtle.tv.
It's not just a metal building. It's Indico Metals. metal building need. Indico Metals.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. We go to the second quarter. Tom Nelson, Mark Rogers with you from the Chieftain Center in Sapulpa. Small school OCA All-State boys basketball matchup, 18-17 East over the West. So far, so good. A fun one. The blue team and the Eastern team in the blue uniforms. The basketball going from right to left. There's a three on the right wing. Yes, sir.
That's how you do it. You're ready to catch and fire. Yeah. He had his feet set, knew the ball was coming to him, got off a good shot.
That was Carson Colbreth, his second three-pointer of the ball game. He's got 6.
A couple of teammates on the East. You got Dill and Colbreth. You got Jones and Forsyth.
Yep.
For a couple programs that pretty good.
Then Jones and Gray for OCS. There's a three-pointer in the corner. That is buried by Dayton Forsyth on his way to OU. What a career he's had. What Dale the last 4 years been unbelievable. The last 3 years especially.
Quick 6 for the East to start the second quarter.
We get 24-17. Yeah, 3 straight state championships in 2A, 22, 23, and 24 for Dale. 3 in the corner, buried to make it 24-21.
Followed Luke's career quite a bit and done broadcast games in the last 3 seasons. One of the things that he's really improved on the most is that outside shooting. He could shoot it as a sophomore, but he shoots it much better now.
6'7", that's good size, knocked down that shot.
He is a complete player. Oral Roberts getting a good one.
DJ Dill. 26-20, a three-point answer. Was that Deacon Jones?
That's Luke Gray. That's
Gray.
A three-point accuracy we're talking about there. It was good.
Oh, there we go. Yep. He's in double figures with 10. Up and in for DJ Dill. He's got a quick 4 here in the quarter, 6 overall, 26-25.
Ooh, Gray gets fouled shooting the 3.
3 free throws are coming. 6:11 to play in the first half. Actually, 28-23 is our score. So free throws are coming for Luke Gray, first of 2. I'm saying good things about him. He is on his way to ORU. Averaged 22 and 11 this last year. 22 points, 11 rebounds, averaging a double-double. That ain't bad. And he has 3 free throws coming. It's one of the 3. 28-24. There's a long 2 from the top of the key, off the heel, won't go. In transition, ahead to Luke Gray, up and in. Let's take it over a little bit here. He's got 13 points. 2-point game at 28-26 now. Left-hander crawls, and the follow dunk. Johnny on the spot for Reed Kaysen. 30-26, 3-pointer top of the key. Gray off the back iron. Rebound tipped over to Dayton Forsyth. Forsyth has it. Oh, nice move in the lane, and he'll be bumped and fouled. Dayton Forsyth. The numbers, the 4-year numbers for Dale: 115 wins and 9 losses. 3 state championships. And, of course, when they won the TOC last year, beating those bigger schools, that really, I mean, everybody knew about him, especially the smaller schools. They knew about Dale and Dayton Forsyth, but they went and won the TOC last year in Tulsa. That took them to another level on the recognition scale. And then they went and played in Illinois, in a tournament in Illinois this last year. Kaysen at the free throw line knocks it down. And they beat the two-time defending, or their only loss was the two-time defending state champions in Alabama, Hoover High School, of course, known for their football as well. That's what I'd known Hoover for, was their football. 31-26. Shot blocked out of bounds.
See why Kaysen is going to play some Division I basketball.
Yeah.
He's really good defensively. He can move.
I like what I'm seeing out of him as well. We said he was not on the initial roster. He was added this week.
Okay, great. He's going to take the
There
rebound
you
away.
go. How about it? He's got 15 with authority on that one. 31-28. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half. Down the lane, Forsyth kicks it left, looking for the open man and driving to the basket now. DJ Dill comes up empty in transition ahead to Justice Johnson. Nice look inside. Another throw down. Luke Gray. 17 already. Brings his team back to within one. Forsyth with a nice drive and dish. Step back three from the right wing is good.
We're going to have a scoring battle materialize between those two guys. Both of them are going to have to take a little bit of a rest here.
Yeah, DJ Dill with 9. 34-30 the score. They'll stop play and sub in a new line like hockey. Good ball game. East they took the lead in the last basket of the first quarter and have not relinquished that lead since. They lead 34-30. Off the screen. In the lane, Carson Jones, ball poked away. 3-on-1, ahead for the layup, up and in. And that is Wyatt Powell, who's got 8 points.
Powell has gotten out into transition, man. He knows how to score points in these games. He makes a little rim run.
A little hustle in an all-star game can pay off. No doubt about it. Ahead to Wyatt Powell. Yep. Turnover, though, this time. 2-on-1, Alley, and couldn't finish the oop. The ball kicked out of bounds will stay with the West.
It's like a hot potato.
Yeah. Tom Nelson, Mark Rogers, glad to be with you from the Chieftain Center in Sapulpa. Little summer basketball, the all-state games. We had volleyball a couple of nights ago, had the girls' games last night. I think, what do I have, golf, I believe. Got football tomorrow. Will you be at football tomorrow night?
I'm not planning on being at football tomorrow night. I'll be watching that right here.
There you go. Watch it on Scorta. We'll have it. Todd Miller, who's here tonight watching his Dale guys play one more time.
Oh, wait a minute. Todd's stuck in the house?
He is here. J.L. Torres from Hennessy. What a great career for Brady Page at Hennessy. Yet Todd Miller is here.
I normally just look for the entourage, but I hadn't seen it tonight.
Well, he came for a very, very important reason as J.P. Sumo scored. He came to bring me that extra copy of the football Bible that you gave him the other day. So,
well, all you had to do is ask me. I can get you those.
I didn't know if I was going to see tonight. He said, hey, I've got an extra one. I'll give it to you.
Just as long as he doesn't charge you for it.
There you go. Oh, yeah. I didn't know where I was going to find one needed this year, so he helped me out. Ball poked away. Comes Rashad Smith for the layup. Rashad from Heritage Hall.
We got all but 2 on the board for the West.
Yeah.
Luke Gray, and then everybody else got a bucket or 2.
It's 38-34. Under 2 to play in the first half. Deep three-pointer for Goree. Knocks it down. Gervais Goree from Preston has 8 points. 41-34. That lead is 7, which I believe is the biggest lead of the ball game. There's an answer, though.
Cray Rogers. And I only have one West player.
First time we've called his name tonight. Yep. Cray Rogers, Fort Cobb, Broxton. Ooh, there's a Could have been a travel. It's an all-star game, though.
Oh, too much.
A nice rebound right there, but then the outlet. A little bit of a struggle. Like we said, I think these guys probably had a couple of shoot-arounds this week before they laced them up to play this ball game. Garrett Scott in the lane in jail is able to give it off to JP Sumo for three. He's got some fans here tonight. Pretty good cheer for him earlier. Cray Rogers get past, three-pointer in the corner. Offensive rebound. Reverse layup crawls off, no good for Jael Torres. Had a great career at Hennessy. 43 seconds to play in the first half. Foul on the floor. I don't think either team is close to the bonus here, so it'll be a baseline throw in. Blue leads 41-37. They've got the basketball. Wyatt Powell kicks it out high. Open three, a deep three-pointer. Is no good by Goree. Cray Rogers drives underneath, tries to whip it out high. It's stolen away by Wyatt Powell. And the layup on the other end for John Paul Sumo, JP Sumo from Idabel. 43-37. Another turnover. They got the numbers going back the other way. Nice pass ahead. And the layup for Wyatt Powell. He's in double figures with 10. That's the end of the first half. Blue will take their biggest lead of the ball game to the locker room. Well, to the bench for a short halftime. 45-37 our score. Back after this, second half is coming up. You're watching the Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Boys Basketball Games on Squirtle.tv.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkunpregnant.org. That's thinkunpregnant.org.
Bring it back. Second half just around the corner here at the OCA All-State Basketball Games. In the small school game, the East leads the West 45-37. Tom Nelson, Mark Rogers with you for the Small West, led in the first half by Luke Gray from OCS. 17, including 13 of those in the second quarter. He's got 17. He's the only player in double figures for the Small West. For the East squad, Wyatt Powell has 10 points to lead the way. DJ Dill with 9. These guys are getting up and down a little bit, breaking a sweat, having some fun.
Yeah, definitely. And then the West has been in good shape when Luke Gray's been on the floor.
Yep.
When he's not been on the floor, it's been it's not so good. We'll see what happens
and
in the second half.
And that tends to happen in all-star games when you're rotating players in every 4 minutes or so like they are in this one. I wonder if the fourth quarter, it's best against best down the stretch. I don't think it was in the first game.
I don't think it was. I think they'll probably stick with their substitution pattern, but I do like the fact that maybe the last 4 minutes of the game, you kind of go with what you need to do to try to win.
Exactly right. So the red team, the West team, will have the basketball in their white uniforms, the red trim and red bottoms. East in the blues. And then on the inbounds, Hunter Arnold from Calumet. First time we've talked about him tonight, all the way to the basket. I think that shot might have been blocked twice. Garrett Scott. Big rebound, offensive. Or take it back for Luke Gray, the defensive end. Cray Rogers, the cup up and in.
Good player.
He's got 5, 45, 39. Come on, Wes, make this one close. Offensive rebound and off the window and in for Reed Kaysen. You're right, 6'10", averaged 22 points a game in his senior year at Kingston. They went 17-12 and lost in the area tournament, but bigger and better things for him as he will go play in the American Conference at East Carolina. And there is Luke Gray again. 19 for the big fella. Goree. Swing it out high, and that's a deep three by Sumo. No good. Rebound to Gray.
Luke Gray can get about whatever he wants on offense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, he is such a skilled player.
He's camping out there. He will trigger the three right there. A little short. Saying, let me show my range in this all-star game. Goree has it right side on the wing to Scott. Lob inside. Nice move and a finish underneath by Kaysen. Nice battle going on inside Kaysen and Gray.
Good position. Even though there were bodies around him, he was able to catch and score.
Three-pointer on the wing. Come up short for Carson Jones. 2 minutes into the third quarter, 8-point lead for the East. Sumo has it on the right wing. It's a 2-3 zone. First time I've mentioned the zone in the defense tonight. There's a three. That Sumo. He's got 7. 52-41. Double-digit lead for the first time. And another empty trip for the West.
A little thievery.
Yeah, Reed Kaysen had it taken away that time, and then Kaysen blocks Gray. Gray with the steal, Kaysen with the block. Good matchup going. We'll see for the next couple of minutes. For a minute and a half here. Free throws are coming for Wyatt Powell. For Metro Christian.
A little bit of a lineup change to start the second half of the East. Did not have Forsyth out there.
Yeah. Wyatt Powell going to Missouri Western. Mascot for Missouri Western, the Golden Griffins.
Had a chance to visit with Brett Weiberg, who was the former coach at Missouri Western, now the current coach at Southwest Oklahoma State. He's taking pictures with a couple of his guys down there that had nice performances.
Yeah.
Rehrman and Shepard.
Yeah. Coast to coast. Luke Gray couldn't get the finish, but it was a nice drive, nice look. Three-pointer left side, Hunter Arnold from Calumet. No good.
Great basketball family, the Weibergs. Father Mick is the longtime coach at Northern Oklahoma Junior College. NOC, I guess now you have to.
That's the Tonkawa version.
Right?
Yep. He was
the
in
original.
Tonkawa. Yep.
Coached under Leonard Hamilton at Oklahoma State. Paul Hansen. Of course, their oldest son, Chad, is the man in charge at Oklahoma State, the athletic director.
Gervais Goree at the free throw line for 2. They've stretched this lead out now to 13, 54-41 with the second free throw upcoming. Goree from Preston. And he makes 2 for 2. Chase Littlejohn, his coach at Preston. So nice move in the lane. No finish, though, for Cray Rogers. They'll get the ball back. Ball poked away. Garrett Scott, coast to coast, up and in. His first points from Pecola. 57-41. It's a 12-0 run. And Luke Gray with the answer. Unfortunately, he'll be coming out of the ball game in about 20 seconds. Three-pointer for Goree. Ball out of bounds will go back to the West. And after this possession, most likely we will, 4:07. There'll be one more. And they'll sub in everybody. We'll have the line change. Yeah, don't forget the All-State games continue on Squirtle tomorrow. The football game from OBU and Shawnee. Steele misses. It's Jay Pusuma.
3 of those. Wyatt Powell's out everywhere on the floor.
Powell's got 13 now, and he'll come out of the ball game. 59-43. Five new players in there. The 16-point lead now. There's a long 2. That one's missing by John Williams. All the way to the cup. That might have been partially blocked by Williams. And coming out of there with it is the West. Luke Puffenbarger in the ball game. Near side to Justice Johnson from Hobart. free throw line jumper.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's contact. A couple of teammates, and you hope John Williams is okay.
Really took a hard hit. Those two guys did not see each other at all.
We saw a girl last night in the first game last night who hurt her knee and was carried out here. That's the last thing you want to see in an all-star game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Is somebody get hurt in an all-star game. She was on her way to, she's going to go to NEO, and we sure hope she's okay. Did not hear. Yeah, a lot of contact right there. The clock stops. 3:15 to play in the third quarter. 59-43, the East over the West. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching it on Squirtle.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
John Williams from Millwood helped back over to the bench. Hopefully he'll be just fine. Just took a pretty good shot. Just needed to get his wits back about him, and I think he'll be okay. West down 59-43. A three in the corner is short from Justice Johnson. Transition the run out, layup up and in. That's
Great pass by Carson Culbreth.
DJ Dill, double figures with 11. 61-43. Boy. First tap won't go, second won't either. Hamer comes up with it and loses the basketball. Dayton Forsyth has it. Into the basket, up and in.
Good patience.
For DJ Dill. Last two buckets by the DJ Dill from Caddo. 20-point game, 20-point lead, 2:25 to play in the third. Tom Nelson and Mark Rogers with you. Ella Sunken, our producer. Actually, take it back. Ella Sunken's on camera for this second game. She was producer and engineer in the first game, and Tyler Kerr, producer engineer in this one. They give you the pictures, Mark and I, with the scintillating commentary. Up and in for Justice Johnson from Hobart. That'll break a long run right there. 63-45. Reverse layup a little strong. Long three. Took his time, got his feet set, and knocked it down. Carson Jones has 5. OCS. 63-48, down to 15 now. Trying to keep the people watching this at home. Hey, it's an all-star game. Anything can happen. 15 points is nothing. Carson Jones, left side. He'll trigger another three. Oh, yeah.
Got it.
He's feeling it. He wants to shoot his team back into this ball game. 63-51. They've scored 8 straight. Got a chance for 10 straight. Or 11 possibly. A little over a minute to play in the third quarter. Come on, keep this one interesting. Three-pointer. Empty trip and the rebound yanked down. DJ Dill. There's Dayton Forsyth. Have fun watching him in the SEC over the next few years. I just about said Big 12. How about the shot from the right elbow by Danny Billingsley, his first basket from Earlsboro.
Carson Jones is on fire.
Boom.
Fire.
3 consecutive three-pointers. He's got 11. 65-54. It's an 11-point game. We're going to have a game going to the fourth quarter. It was a 20-point game just a moment ago. Forsyth to break down the defender, wants to attack. Step back, left elbow, makes a move. Dayton Forsyth a little strong.
West needs a bucket here to make it interesting.
10 seconds to play in the third. Deep. Heat check. Forsyth long three. So 65-54. What was a 20-point game a couple of minutes ago is now an 11-point game going to the fourth. The East over the West, and you're watching it on Squirtle.tv.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
DJ Dill and Wyatt Powell have 13 points each to lead the Small East. Luke Gray with 21 to lead the Small West, and the Small West hanging in. Get it back to 11 after being down by 20. Now 65-54. Deep three-pointer missing by J.P. Sumo, and here comes the West trying to get back within 10. Pull up in the lane, the 14-footer crawls in. Carson Jones.
Brandon Weaver going to leave his boys out there and see if they can make a dent in this game. And they've taken the lead from 18 down to 9.
Yeah, they're not staying with the substitution patterns. They're wanting to win this game. 3 in the corner. Airballed. Chance to get it even closer. Williams back in there, and he'll score. How about that? Glad to see him back in. There's John Williams. He went out with the injury a little while ago. 65-58. 15-foot jumper from the free throw line. Good answer for Goree.
Goree can score in unorthodox ways. He is not a big guy, but he is really wiry.
Right to the cup, the long strides, and the finish up and in for Justice Johnson. 67-60. Goree underneath. Oh, how about that? You just said it.
Nifty move.
69-60. Cray Rogers open three. Rebound Gray up and in. Luke Gray, 23 for the big man, the 6'7" big guy on his way play at the next level at ORU. We talked about this early in the ball game. West a chance to get closer. Gray coast to coast. Oh, we left it a little bit short, but the offensive rebound for Cray Rogers. 3 in the corner. Rattles in. 69-65. It's a 2-possession ball game as Cray Rogers has 8 points. I was getting ready to say before that little flurry right there. There's a kick ball. As we talked about this early on, you got 3 D1 guys that are playing in this ball game tonight, including Luke Gray going to ORU. And then, of course, Dayton Forsyth on his way to OU. And Kaysen, Reed Kaysen going to East Carolina. Subs into the ball game. It is 69-65. West was down 20 in the third quarter. They've come back to make it a 4-point game. Like I said, when it was 15 down, I said 15 points is nothing in an all-star game. That's what we're seeing. And Forsyth threw it away. His teammate Deacon Jones threw it behind him. They played together at Dale for a long time. Saw a picture on Facebook of them playing together when they were like 6 years old. Here goes Deacon Jones. Up and in. His first points. 71-65, coast to coast, and an answer on the other end.
Steal and a quick bucket by Gray Rogers.
Wow. So Rogers has 10, and Rashad Smith had the basket right before that.
2-point game.
71-69. Had a good game in our first one. 92-90 was the final. Ooh, nice little pull-up jumper from the left side that time. Buried by DJ Dill. He's smooth. And an answer on the other end for Luke Gray. 25 for Luke. (73-71), make it 75-71. As DJ Dill scored the last 2 field goals.
Got a lot more offense going on here.
They have picked up the pace in a big way. A little too tired to play defense. 3 in the corner. Trey Rogers missed that one. Ball poked away from behind, but picked up. And hurrying down the floor as DJ Dill dumps it off underneath to Deacon Jones, and Jones is fouled. East won 92-90 in our large school game. He's trying to get a sweep. East girls won the large school girls game last night, and the West girls won the small school girls game. Bracy Nyberg, 28 points for the West last night. Bracy from Sealy. Jones with the free throw. And he has 4 points now. A field goal and 2 free throws. 77-71. 4 minutes and 13 seconds to play. Williams left side, backs out the dribble. Hands off to Carson Jones. Jones wants to attack. Right to the basket, blocked from behind, but contact. And Carson Jones will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Carson Jones is very athletic. He can really jump. I believe he's going to Friends.
Not Kansas Wesleyan.
Kansas Wesleyan, my bad.
Same conference. Kansas Wesleyan. He'll be a Coyote. He's in Salina, Kansas. Friends in Wichita. They'll be playing each other, though. Friends and Kansas Wesleyan. Free throw no good. Or K-Dub, as they call him in Salina, KW. 14 for Carson.
Now, what conference is that, the Jayhawk Athletic Conference?
No, that would actually be NAIA Conference, KCAC.
Okay, that's right.
Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference.
Jayhawk Conference is the JUCOs.
That's the JUCOs, yep. Oh, run out. Luke Gray. Boom! Been wanting to do that all night. With authority, 27 for Luke. 77-74. Boom! I get to do it again. Reed Kaysen. He showed me something tonight. Was not familiar with him, but I am now. Three-pointer for Carson Jones. 17 for him. 79-77. Empty trip. Here comes the West down 2. They were down 20. Nearly threw it away. To the baseline. Layup. Good. We're tied. Rashad Smith from Heritage Hall with the equalizer. Let's see. First time we've been tied since back in the first quarter. And now a chance for the West to take the lead for the first time since at the very end of the first quarter. Trying to erase what was a 20-point deficit. 2:35 to play. Rashad Smith, right side to Luke Gray. Out high now to Jones. Jones tried to draw some contact. And out of bounds in the air ball. So 2:22 to go. Tied at 22. Or tied at 79. Get some subs in there for the home stretch here. A nice crowd on hand. There's been a big crowd between the two games, the East, the big schools and the small schools. Nice crowd here at Sapulpa. And they've been entertained tonight. A couple of very entertaining ball games. These kids will all be in college this time next month. Steele, most of them will. Steele, Justice Johnson. West is on top for the first time since the first quarter.
I thought a good move there by Dayton Forsyth not to try to foul or go up and contest in a game like this. I mean, you want to win, but at the same time, you really don't want to see a collision like that.
So free throws are coming. And the foul. And DJ Dill will go to the line. First trip to the line for him tonight. 17 for him. Dill averaged 22 points a game his senior year. We're one free throw from being tied. With 1:58 to play. Oh, missed the free throw. 81-80. Trey Rogers cross court right side. Attacking right down the lane. Oh, the layup is no good. Just missed it. Outlet ahead to DJ Dill for the layup, and the East will grab the lead back. Dill now, I got him with 20. Another lead change, 82-81, a minute and a half to play. Trey Rogers holds. Work it into the post. Go to the big man, Luke Gray. Luke spinning. Oh, nice defense right there, but the ball will be last touched. That's Danny Billingsley from Earlsboro with the nice defensive play. No baseline left throw in here. Billingsley will check out, get a big hand. Now at high, Gray. He'll trigger a three. Left that one short. The rebound to Dayton Forsyth. 1:07 to play. East with a 1-point lead of the basketball. Forsyth had it stolen away.
Slipped.
Gray takes right two defenders and scores. Took it right at him. 29 for Luke Gray. 83-82.
How about these games tonight? We had a couple of great ones.
Getting after it tonight here in Sapulpa. There's a steal. 40 seconds to play.
Dill got caught up in the air and really didn't have any place to go with it.
And Sapulpa known this week for twisters. Known for some good high school basketball here tonight. 83-82. Red with a 1-point lead in the basketball. 20 seconds to play. Nice look down low. Luke Gray missed the shot. Gives the East a chance. No whistle. Let him play. Ball loose out of bounds. It should stay with the East, I believe. Yes. Yeah, if you haven't seen Twisters yet, their protagonist, the female lead, is from Sapulpa in the movie. So, of course, it's El Reno that takes the brunt of the tornado action in Twisters.
You're spoiling it for me, Tom.
I'm sorry.
I've not seen the movie yet. I was unaware of these facts. Now, have you seen it twice?
I've seen it once.
Okay.
I've seen it once. Timeout.
High marks?
Yes, I'll give it high marks. We'll go ahead and keep this one right here. We can talk Twisters, but was going to try to see it last week. Tried to get tickets at the Warren and More. Sold out. It was the #1 movie theater in the country for showings of Twister last week. So we ended up seeing it in Edmond, but because Enid doesn't have a movie theater, don't get me started, but that's a bad story.
You could go over there to the Zone and Tonkawa.
Yeah. The Hub.
The Hub. Sorry.
Yeah. Fairview's got a nice little movie theater. Kingfisher's got a nice little movie theater. Alva does as well, but Enid doesn't. And I got to get off my soapbox or it'll get ugly in here. So 8.8 seconds to go. The West 83, the Blue 82, the East 82. And it will be Blue basketball. Throwing into the corner over there. A little high drama for the second time tonight at the Chieftain Center. Get it to Forsyth? Let's see here. Yep, they're going to try to get it to him. There he is. Forsyth dumps it inside. And the dunk by Reed Kaysen. Can they get a shot off at the buzzer? It's Luke Gray. No good. Wow, what a finish.
That was a great play, unselfish. Of course, Forsyth is going to take a lot of attention, and Kaysen at 6'10" is a great option to dump it down inside, and he threw it down with authority. That was a nice drawn-up play by Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, you've got to feel like, how many set plays do you see work in an all-star game? That worked to perfection. You're exactly right. Everybody in here, including myself, think it's going to Dayton Forsyth, and he sees the big man underneath for the jam and the finish, and that's your final score, 84-83. Fun one. We'll take a break and be right back and put a wrap on this one. You're watching the All-State Games on Squirtle.tv.
I travel. My passion is teaching and traveling. In my mind, I was never going to walk right again. I just wasn't. One day in here, I had put my foot down and I took 2 steps. And then we took 2 more steps. And before we were through, we had walked 23 steps. And that was my first steps of freedom. This patient is saying thank you.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Tom Nelson, Mark Rogers back with you at the Chieftain Center in Sapulpa. 2 dandy ball games here on the boys doubleheader of the All-State Games. Our small school matchup went down to 3 seconds on a last-second shot, last 3 or 4 seconds, but then a look at the buzzer by Luke Gray from 3 didn't go, and the East beats the West 84-83. Reed Kaysen with the dunk off the pass by Dayton Forsyth is the game winner in a ball game that saw the East up by 20 in the third quarter. The West roared all the way back and actually grabbed the lead at one point. They grabbed that lead at 81-80. And then back and forth we went down the stretch. 84-83, good ball game.
Recapping the scoring for the West, Luke Gray had 29. Carson Jones had 17, most of those in that comeback in the fourth quarter. 10 for Justice Johnson, 10 for Cray Rogers, 4 for John Williams, 3 for Luke Puffenbarger, 6 for Rashad Smith. And Jael Torres and Hudson Hamer had a bucket apiece. DJ Dill led the way for the East with 20. Gervais Goree with 14. 13 for Wyatt Powell. 11 for Reed Kaysen, including the game winner on the slam and the assist from Dayton Forsyth. 7 for JP Sumo, 6 for Carson Colbert. And Deacon Jones had 4. Dayton Forsyth with only 5 points, but a great pass in the decisive play of the game. Garrett Scott had 2. And Danny Billingsley had a bucket as well.
But you know what? In an all-star game, you want to have fun. I think both teams had fun. We had 2 really good ball games, 92-90. The East beat the West in the large school game earlier tonight. And they put on a show for the fans, made some money for the Coaches Association. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Don't forget Todd Miller, the voice of the Dale Pirates, over there signing autographs tonight. So don't forget to tune in to him tomorrow for the All-State football game from OBU.
We're going to put a wrap on this because I am about 12 miles away from Charlie's Chicken in Sapulpa, and it closes at 9 o'clock. Mark Rogers, thank you so much for helping us out tonight. Much appreciated. I'd like to thank Ella Sunken, our producer, engineer, and camera person tonight. Also, Tyler Kerr, producer, engineer, and camera person as well. For everybody at Squirtle, thank you so much. Once again, your final score this last game, 84-83. The East beats the West in the small school matchup at the All-State Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Boys Basketball Games. Good night, everybody.